Oh, welcome back to another video on the channel. Today I'm going to be demonstrating how to use Btools properly. This is basically a tutorial on how to use it for my newest series coming soon. So basically, I'll explain it for PC and mobile. So this is for PC right here. This menu here on PC, if you press Z, you can move things around. If you press X, this is the resize tool, C is the rotate tool, V is the paint tool, B is the surface tool, N is material, so you can change the material, transparency, reflectancy. So right now we're going to look at the move tool. You can make it either a global, local, or last axis. You can change the increment from 1 to whatever. It also tells you the current position and how much you moved it. So there's two ways you can move things. You can either drag it by dragging the yellow or orange spheres, or you can just click and hold it and move it around. Quick tip, if you want to move it quickly, just click or tap and hold, and then fly to where you want to move it. It'll come with you. So, yeah. And then if you like moved it and you're like, oh no, I need to put it back, just simply click, tap, or press Shift Z on the keyboard and it'll move it back to the last spot, and you can essentially keep clicking that. So, and if you want to resize the object, you can press X or tap that little icon right there. Directions, normal or both. Increment, you can change the increment. It will tell you the current size. It'll tell you how much you resized it, and you basically just click and drag. It'll resize it. Now, since this is a mesh, this is how this acts, but let me show you if you were to resize this. Yeah, see, when you resize a model, it takes every single part and resizes it as if it were an individual model. So if you want to resize a model like this, you would have to go into Explorer, which is this little like 3-stack thing here. There's this menu right here that has everything in the workspace, so it's similar to the studio. There's a highlighted model that you would be clicking. So if you were to click this one, it would highlight a different model. But if you highlight this one, it clicks this one. You click the tiny little down arrow here, and you can see there's this model. There's a part here. Now, if you were to take this individual part and stretch it, it would stretch just like how the cone stretched. So, and let's just undo that real quick. So then there's the rotate tool. So click and hold. You can change the increment. It's similar to these three right here. The red line makes it tilt that way, blue that way, green this way. And if you want to repaint something, paint tool, all of these here. There's this palette where you can make custom colors. There's a dropper where you can click the color of something and put it on something else. And then there's just these paint things, so you can just click a color, and then if you tap it, it'll change it to that color. So, yeah. Then B, this is the, hold up, let me close this real quick. Stop. Cancel. There we go. Alright. This is the surface tool. So let's actually no. Let me get this right here. All right, surface tool. So right now, this is the surface. Side right. No, we'll go all. Type smooth. And look, motor all over it. So let's actually undo that real quick. So top motor. That's not the top. What the? Would it be the left? Either way, let's just undo that. Oopsies, kinda messed that up. Trust me, I know how to do this. Okay, so that's the back. If you were to put a hinge there, it's a hinge. Oops, forgot to click or tap Z. And then if you, actually, I don't know how to use this. And you won't need to for this thing. So forget the surface tool entirely. Let's go to settings. Now with the settings tool, you can change material. It could be foil, it can be concrete, it can be plastic. Transparency can be 1, reflectancy can be 1, and then you can change the transparency back to 0 and it'll be super shiny. And then if you go to M, or the little anchor tool, you can unanchor it, re-anchor it, and press enter to quickly toggle the anchor. Now K is the collision tool, so if you were to turn off collisions there, you can see I'm able to go through the block, but if you turn it on, can't go through it. Press enter to quick toggle. New part tool, you can choose truss, wedge, corner, cylinder, ball, seat, vehicle seat, spawn, and yeah, you just click tap. You tap after you have this selected, just tap anywhere, and then bam, it's a new part that you can do anything with, just like everything else. You can move it, resize it, rotate it, paint it, whatever. Now, H, this is a mesh tool. You can add a mesh. It's I don't really use this tool a whole lot, but oh look, it's a head. So you can change the scale. You can remove the mesh. You can put an offset on the mesh. That's pretty much it. Texture tool. Now, side, front, decal, texture. Let's go decal, add texture. So decal, this is where, like, if you were to, hold on. If you were to, like, select all of these, and then you go to this decal, you could put an image ID, it's like the transparency, and then if you click add decal, then it would add the decal to every surface of all of these parts, or texture. So yeah, then there's also the weld tool, so you can weld to last. Created 1 weld. So now, what? Oh, forgot you gotta kind of unanchor it. Maybe? Thought that's how welds work. That's how they work in Studio, at least. Oh yeah, there we go. Maybe? What? Weld to last, break welds. Allows you to weld parts to hold them together if they're individually moved. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, so let's hold on. Break welds, weld. Alright, now if we were to move it here, let's try to resize it? No. Rotate it? Okay. So it basically makes it so these two objects aren't a union, but they're welded, so they'll move in the same direction as the other. Then for U, with a little light bulb, it's a lighting tool. You can add a spotlight. So if you were to click that and then add a spotlight, you can change the color, range, brightness, angle, which side it's facing, if there's any shadows or not. You can add a point light. You can add a surface light. Like there's a lot of different things that you can do. And with all those, yeah, you can change color, range, everything. Pretty basic. Now the decorate tool, you can add smoke. You can add fire, you can add sparkles, it's change color, change, why don't you, color, second color, heat, size, smoke, blah, 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 all that stuff. Then there's the undo tool, which allows you to undo things, the redo tool, which allows you to redo things, the delete tool, which if you click or tap, it deletes the item. Or on PC, you could just do Shift X as a quick one. There's export, which is Shift P, which you don't need to do anything with that. It's pretty useless. Clone, Shift C, that creates a clone of the object. And then, yeah, Explorer, I already showed you. It's basically the Explorer tab in Studio, but yeah, you can't really export anything. It doesn't really work. So now I'm going to show you how to build a basic qualifier based off of what I saw during the playtest. So when you're a contestant on the show, there's a few things that you can and cannot clone. You can clone this. You can clone this. You can clone this. You can clone this and this and this. This. You cannot clone any of these sweepers. That's why there's 2 of each. If you clone the sweepers, they will break. Like, watch. If you do that and Shift C, it breaks. Wait. I wonder if you were to... Nope, never mind. It does break. See, this does not work. It can't. And then you Shift X, and then it goes back to normal. This you can dupe. This you can dupe. Any of these you can dupe, dupe. This trip brick you can dupe. This big ball you can dupe. Why does that keep happening? Yo, if I could get an explanation in the comments as to why that's happening, that would be absolutely great. Because it's a glitch that keeps happening, and I don't actually... Wait. It might be, like, because I broke the hinge, maybe. Either way, just, never mind, don't dupe the big ball. I'm going to have to remove that, but these slides, you can dupe them. This rumble, pretty sure you can dupe it. It may or may not break the entire world and all the physics. See, up, down, center, up, down, center. This mover, it's called a timed mover. You can dupe it. It works the same. This, you can dupe it as well. Works the same. Now these, there's the reason there's 3. This goes 5 up. This, oh shoot, I forgot to rename them. Never mind. This is it. Alright. This is an automatic smack wall. You can dupe it. This is a manual smack wall that swings out. You can dupe it. A manual smack wall that goes up. You can dupe it. So yeah. Let me grab this slide real quick. Oh yeah, and by the way, I'll make a video explaining all the rules. Actually, I'll do that now. So yeah, you can move this here, then you can rotate it, and yeah. So how this game show works really is 5 contestants, because there's 5 call spots. They have this layout right here. Everybody has the same one, and hold on a minute. Yeah, and so basically, you can either choose the mud start, the regular start. If you choose the mud start, you have to make your own pontoons, your own paths. You can use the path over there, or you can make your own. You can make one starter obstacle, either water or mud. Then you can make a pre-ball, like a sucker punch type obstacle. You can make a custom motivator if you want. You can modify the big balls if you want. You can make a post ball, like the tongue twister poundabout, but your own unique one, and an ender. And yeah, by the way, pre-ball, like sucker punch, that's not extra credit. That's just if you make it well, it's good. If you don't make it well, it's just useless and kind of annoying. Yeah, and then this, oh, those are the zones. Hold up. So then 5 people start off, and then 1 person gets eliminated, and the person above the person who got eliminated, the second to last person, gets a punishment. Those punishments will vary because I have a wheel spinner on my phone that will determine that. And shoot, I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, 4 people move on, and the person who got in first, the person who did the best, gets a bonus, and that's also randomized by the wheel spinner I have on my phone. So here's your round 2 spots. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then there's your round 3 spots. I was lagging there for a second. So yeah, you have 4 round 2s. 1 person gets eliminated, then it's like punishment, bonus, blah blah blah, and then 2 people move on to the zone. Now with the zone, there is no punishment or bonus. It is just the final 2 people make it through, and then the best zone wins. And the winner of that gets to choose either a zone, either they get to choose either a zone, a round 3, a round 2, or no, 1 zone obstacle. round 3, round 2, or a qualifier obstacle that will be put in circulation for OOut Season 2. And that's honestly pretty much it. Oh, I judge based on 3 things: uniqueness in terms of design, uh, uniqueness, functionality, how it works, how easy it works, if it's complicated, can it be automatic, manual, that type of stuff, and overall just playability. So like if it's like a clustered obstacle, there's a lot of stuff going on, you can't really see, then it's really not that great. But if it's a simple obstacle where you know where to go, know what to do, if it's fun to play over multiple times, yeah. And if you copy an obstacle from the ABC series, I won't be mad. Just try not to do that. I want custom obstacles. That's what I want. I don't want obstacles that have already been made. You can copy, like, you know, sweeper arms and everything, but just like maybe put your own unique twist on it. Yesterday, when I was play testing, we had some great obstacle designs from all 3 of the people who showed up. Ultimately, Brandon won, so his obstacle, Wooden Disaster, is going to get put into circulation for OOut Season 2. Or no, Season 3, actually. Because Season 2 I already have planned out. Season 3 will be, um, basically over the winter. It'll be winter, OOut. Or no, it's Season 2, that I have about 12 episodes that are going to be like the fall, summer, and fall. And then I have a few more episodes that are going to be winter, and Brandon's post-ball will be put in that circulation. And then we'll have spring OOut, and then that'll be like the end of Season 2. Um, so yeah, any questions or comments, put them down in the comments. That's pretty much it. See you next time. Bye!